all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
On Monday, she's responsible for the market dropping 300 points today on that announcement. They were scared to death of this nut. She's crazy, this woman. What she's going to do is come in and she's going to destroy everything that Trump did with these banks. Now, there are regulations. Let me tell you, some regulations should be changed. They should focus on getting rid of the Federal Reserve, which is a private company that's owned by the 1% of the 1%. These are the folks who make $27 million a year in wages. No, you got to get rid of the Federal Reserve. She's just going to screw everything up. That's why we dropped 600 points, and now we dropped together 300 points today. Now the market's come back a little bit. She's crazy. But she doesn't mention that how she put through her campaign $200,000 for her daughter, and she never even worked at the campaign. She is, remember, in Washington, look it up yourself. She's considered one of the most corrupt congressmen in Washington. Here she snuck $200,000 to her daughter, and she didn't even work for they said she worked for the campaign, but nobody ever saw her. This woman is corrupt. But worse than being corrupt, she's dangerous. She's dumb. Unbelievable. This is just amazing. So we're being told, remember we were told that this economy is terrific, the best ever, and it was running on all cylinders. Remember this? Remember this?
The economy is in terrific shape. The reality is we're clicking on all cylinders.
Right now, it looks like the economy is firing on all cylinders.
You think they got together and decided to come up with that little story? Of course they did. This is what they've been doing. Here's what people don't understand. They do. There was never a recovery starting in 2008 to 2000. We never recovered. They built this economy on quicksand. There was never recovery. What they did is they took a stock market and they built a recovery on a fake stock market. On asset bubbles. They inflated artificially an asset bubble that would pop. And they convinced people that that was the economy. The economy was doing well. Not the market, the economy. Here, listen to this. This is unbelievable.
The stock market demonstrates that the fundamentals are sound. People have more money in their pockets, in their bank accounts, demonstrates that the stock market is sound.
The stock market, he's nuts. The stock market does not reflect the health of the economy or individuals. The stock market doesn't do that. Look, the economy is separate from the stock market. The economy means production and distribution of goods by businesses, right? Now, the stock market, on the other hand, stock market doesn't produce anything, doesn't distribute anything. All the stock market is an aggregate of ownership by individuals and companies of that business. To say that the economy, that the stock market reflects the health of the economy is insane. You got to be a dope. The stock market does not reflect the health of the economy. It never did. It never will. It never set up to do that. The economy, health of the economy, especially, think of it this way. It doesn't reflect the health of the economy, especially when the stock market is linked to financial engineering, to quantitative easing, QE, the printing of money to print money to go in and buy treasuries, so to artificially drop the interest rate that we have to pay on our national debt. And when you do printing of money called quantitative easing for the purpose of buying treasuries to take a 3.7% interest rate on the national debt, which we can't afford, and why we had the crash in 2008 to lower it to 1.7%, what has that done? That destroyed the value of the dollar in your wallet. That destroyed the value of those dollars. You work hard all week, and the value of your dollars, the value of work went down. So this is crazy. The stock market does not reflect the health of the economy when you do QE. When you can go and get the printing machine out and print money to bring interest rates down artificially, and now, the economy's doing better because interest rates are down? No, the economy's doing worse. Why? Because the dollars in your wallet are worth a lot less. QE is the printing of money to inject into the stocks, to stimulate stocks without any increased sales. So in other words, QE can take a stock and stock buybacks. They can push a stock price up without a company doing $1 more in sales. So a company could do $10 million in sales a year, and their stock price was 30. Now their stock can go from 30 to 60. Instead of doing 10 million a year, it could go to 8 million or stay at 10. But the stock price could double. Why? Because when you print money and you take that money and make interest and give it to people at free interest, not people, but give it to CEOs of companies to buy their own stock, called stock buybacks, to artificially push your stock up. Why do you think it was always it was a felony until they changed the law? It's a confidence game. See, what happens is when the market was crashing in 2008 and Trump and Obama took over in 2009, he had to create, you know how you hear consumer confidence? That's all these guys talk about, all these jibber jabbers. Consumer confidence is exploding. Well, let me tell you, when consumer confidence is exploding, that means you're getting close to a recession. And what is consumer confidence? People build confidence as long as you can give them a credit card to go spend. You give them 5 credit cards, they have confidence. You let them go and buy a vehicle or a pickup truck with hardly nothing down and payments for 7 years, their confidence goes up. You give them a student loan, their confidence goes up. Give them a student loan, 5 credit cards, and a pickup truck, throw in a pit bull with a collar and a chain to chain him to the back bumper on Friday night, Their confidence is going up. The stock market has not a thing to do with the economy. It reflects investment into a business that produces something. That's unbelievable. And now with QE and stock buybacks, if a company doesn't produce, their stock still can go from 30 to 60 without producing another sale. Their stock can go from 30 to 100, and their sales could go from 10 million down to 5 million. How stupid. We'll be right back after this break. 15 past the hour here on Phil's Gang. Unbelievable.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You know, we raise money every day for St. Jude, and we need your help. And I will reach out to you and help you learn how to invest in stocks. It's a whole new game out there. No more is there investing in stocks based on fundamentals. Those days are gone, totally gone. So look, join my gang, philsgang.com. I'll help you, and then you help St. Jude. Learn how to use a chart.
Sign up today. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
I will make sure that all the stocks that we are engaged in that are going up, we will get maximum returns, and we will be out of those stocks by watching our color-coded chart. You never again will have to worry about being out of an individual stock or an ETF or an index when the market crashes. You will be out before it does happen. All you got to do is join my gang, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. I'm reaching out to you. All I'm asking you to do is to reach back to the kids at St. Jude when you're making money.
Don't wait. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures. Saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
The call we're making is that we believe the sell-off is behind us.
Wow, they believe the bottom is in? Wow, these guys are really smart. These are the same guys who told you the market was never going to stop going up. They couldn't call the top, but now they can call the bottom, they're telling us. These are the same jibber-jabbers who, when I told you on January 16th this correction would start, I believe are going to get at least a 5% pullback between now, and the second week of February. Then I went on and said, right down today, January 16th, to Phil Grant, he said this is the first day of the stock market crash of 2018. That it will happen, we'll get to capitulation either by the end of this year, December, or the first quarter of next year. The capitulation means markets go down, then they rally. Then they go down and they rally. But every time they rally at a lower high. So you got lower and lower and lower highs. The final capitulation comes when everybody capitulates. They give up. They throw the towel in, like your computer starts shaking, and everybody just massive selling because margin calls. You have all these margin calls. People borrowed money, and now the brokerage houses are calling and say, "Look, you owe me $100,000. You owe me $200,000." And they say, "Well, just sell my stock. Just sell my positions. Get me out." That's capitulation. Now this guy, this genius, this dope, how come he didn't call on January 16th what I called? In fact, all these guys, I don't care which financial show you were watching, all of them were telling you on TV that this market was going to go much higher. Much higher. And then what happened in February? It collapsed. And then when it retraced back up, and it took almost 200 days to go up 11%, I said, are you nuts? I said, this market. And they said, oh, that's it. This is it. We're going to go so much higher. We're going to keep going. We're just going to keep going forever. We're going to go to 30,000, 40,000. Oh, this is it. Really? And what did I say? I said, this market is going to come back and break through 2880 again and go right back down. It's over. It's over. Why? Because you can't for 8 years build a recovery on assets by artificially printing money, giving that money to Wall Street, to CEOs, interest-free, to buy their own shares, hedge funds, to push the stock market up. They call that a recovery. Well, a recovery in what? It's not a recovery in the economy. Oh, they convinced you it was a recovery in the economy. All they had to do is sell people cars with 7 years to finance it, give people 5 credit cards. People believed it. An economy is not driven by printing money and blowing up the stock market. An economy comes from productivity, so that you can increase wages. From those increased wages, you start saving. From those savings, we create businesses, small businesses. Small businesses are the backbone of this country and the middle class, which is the underpinning of our country. But you got to have have companies taking their profits, plowing them back into their company for modern technology, hiring people, training people to increase productivity. And then with that increased productivity, wages go up. And then when wages go up, people save. When people save, then entrepreneurs who want to start a business, they can go start a business. Remember, it's startup businesses that produce 62% of our employees. Not GE, not Apple, not Netflix. Small businesses in your community. But guess what? Under Obama, we had more small businesses close their doors than open, the first time in history. Because what was he doing? He was using QE. Remember how he lied? He said we could keep our insurance company if we liked it, and we could keep our doctor. This was even a bigger lie. He was telling us the economy was doing terrific. He kept pointing to the stock market. But underneath the stock market was nothing but QE, printing of money, and stock buybacks. And here's the problem with that. And this is why you're going to feel the consequence of it. That's why this is going to be the biggest crash ever. Because it did nothing for companies. It didn't create value. When stocks went through the roof from $200 to from $30 to $100, it did nothing for the company. What did the company gain? Didn't get new equipment. The only one to gain was the CEO and the biggest shareholders. The workers didn't gain because the workers' wages didn't go up. They didn't get extra money. In fact, they lost their job, went part-time because their job was outsourced. What did the economy gain from the stock? Nothing. All that $13 trillion increase in stock value, the $9 trillion in corporate profits. So the $13 trillion, you had an increase of $13 trillion in stock value. You had an increase of $9 trillion in corporate profits. Where'd that money go? None of that money trickled down to Main Street. It didn't trickle down to increased wages. It didn't trickle down to increased savings, which gives you small business creation, which gives you a standard of living which is higher. None of that happened. The wealthy who made all the money and who benefited, they took that money and put it in a pile of the rest of their money. You got to get the money out through the folks, so they spend it. The very wealthy don't spend money because they got everything they need. So what do they do? So none of that $13 trillion in increased stock value went to the folks on Main Street, nor did the $9 trillion in corporate profits go to the folks on Main Street. So they gave them credit cards. And they gave them an automobile with 7-year payments. They could go and they could go and remodel their kitchen by going to the bank and getting a loan. They became debt slaves. Was our economy growing? No, our debt was doubling. Obama doubled our borrowing, doubled our debt from $9 trillion to $20 trillion. What does that do? When you double your debt, please tell me, what does that do? Does anybody know what that does? I'll tell you when we get back. And I'm going to tell you what we're going to do for get some stocks so we can continue to make money around here. This is nuts.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Philsgang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
At philsgang.com, we teach you how to secure your financial stability. With a Philsgang membership, you will learn and understand how to invest in the stock market and how to keep those profits. Avoid the financial pain of 2008. Don't be exposed to losing your retirement nest egg. Take control and secure your investments with philsgang.com. Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with Philsgang. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from. All that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Here's what's really interesting. Listen to this.
When you hear all this talk about economic miracles right now, remember who started it.
Give him the credit for the economic miracle. He should get the credit for it. Trump was smart. I mean, if Trump was smart, he should give him all the credit, because this economic miracle is not a miracle at all. What's the miracle? All you do is print money. You give it to CEOs of companies, free, interest-free. You give it to hedge funds, interest-free. You give it to the banks, interest-free. Where's the miracle? Then they buy their own shares back. Where's the miracle? Then while he's doing that, building a stock market that's on air, that's a big, fat, ugly bubble, what is going on with the economy? 75% of every tax dollar that Obama brought in went to non-productive spending. It didn't go to roads, bridges, school building, infrastructure building. It didn't go to funding small businesses, which is the backbone to our economy and the middle class. Are you kidding? This is crazy. I mean, he took all of the revenues, the tax revenues we received, and to cover his social welfare, and interest on the debt. So he took all the revenues to expand his welfare state and to pay the interest on the debt. At the same time, he's building a stock market that's going up 350%, all fake. But if you were smart in following a chart, my chart, you would have been making a lot of money, because you would have known when to get out. See, that's the key. You got to know when to get out. That's the whole key to the stock market. You don't have to be a genius. There's no genius in getting out of the stock market in time. You just got to have the tools to do it. I designed a tool. So we had this fantastic 350% rally. You think it's going to go up another 350%? Do you know this year here, this market's falling apart since January. I called the stock market crash on January 16th. I said, it's here. It started. It's beginning. It takes about 12 to 18 months, but it started. So he built this big, fat, ugly bubble, and even Trump said that. Trump was a candidate and said, no, he built nothing but a big, ugly bubble. He didn't build an economy. And you know how Trump got elected? Because he reached the people on Main Street who knew they aren't doing better. They were not doing better. Those people who thought the economy was the stock market, a 350% rally meant that they were doing fantastic. Their wages were going up. They knew that was not true. They knew 72% of the people who work in this country are working from paycheck to paycheck. So they knew that, and Trump tapped into that, and that's how Trump won the election. But since things got worse, because he started to call on the worst people. He brought in Larry Kudlow, nice guy, but a dope. And he took Larry Kudlow before he couldn't come in right away. So they brought in, I can't remember the first guy they brought in, Cohen, he brought him in. He was only going to be for a few months because it was promised to Larry Kudlow. So Cohen came in for a few months. Cohen made sure while he was there, everything he accomplished was to help Wall Street, to help Wall Street make more money. And then the dope comes walking in, Kudlow, who lost the show on CNBC because he was so stupid. He was. He kept talking about green spouts and Goldilocks, and people were losing money listening to him. The stock market crashed. And when the stock market was crashing, the houses were crashing, prices were dropping, he came out in the air and said, I don't see it, he says. I don't see it, Larry Kudlow. Now he comes out and says our economy's going to grow 4 to 5%. How do you grow an economy that's going to go to 4 to 5% when 75% of every tax dollar doesn't go into infrastructure, doesn't go into small businesses, doesn't go into productivity? Doesn't go into demand. Now we have oil prices in the last month dropped 23% from $73 to $55. You know what that means? They're not going to tell you the truth on TV. What it means is there's no demand. That means there is a worldwide, there's no demand, no demand for goods, for products, because people don't have money. We have in America income equality. We're probably one of the worst countries in the world. That's so much of our economy, so much of our wealth is with so few people. That when you take all that wealth and put it with a few people and you don't let it trickle down to the other people, only one thing happens. The economy from within starts imploding. And then when you raise interest rates, boom, those poor people in the middle, the 95% of the people got nothing out of this. Their car payments go up, their MasterCard payments go up, their American Express payment goes up, all their payments go up. Soon, then they get laid off. They get laid off right at the worst time. And that's what happens. And when they see their neighbor get laid off, they stop spending. So here's what we're going to do. Let's continue to make money. When the bank stocks are going to collapse. Now, we already made money on the bank stocks, and we're going to make even more money if you want to be a gang member. If you take, for example, Citigroup, when the market dropped on Citigroup, it went down about 12%, shorting it 12%. We picked that up. Then it rallied back up, and now it's just starting to make new lows again. New low, just rallied back up. And then now it's coming down, starting to make new lows again. So the next 3 days, there's going to be great opportunities to sell these again. Bank of America. We shorted Bank of America. We picked up about 16%, and then it rallied back up again. I told my students this would happen. It'll retrace about halfway. Then she's going to come right back down again. And when it makes a new low, you start shorting again Bank of America. J.P. Morgan, 9% return. Same thing. J.P. Morgan went right back up. It dropped. Then they tried this fake rally. They tried to push it up. They couldn't push it up. They tried to do it with the fake earnings. Remember, the earnings and the profit are fake. They're paper profits. That's what happened when you do stock buybacks. When you do stock buybacks, the profits, they talk about earnings. Oh, look how great the company earnings are. We had the best earnings ever. Best earnings ever in history, they said. No, those earnings are paper profit, not real. They're fake. Of course they didn't hold up. So the banks started to drop again. Now, as soon as they make new lows, start shorting them again. Do the same thing with the builders. The builder stocks are going to get killed. We averaged on the builder stocks about 18% on the builder stocks, shorting them. Now, I'm not saying every gang member made 18% on the builder stocks, shorting them. I'm not saying every gang member made an average of, let's say, 12, 13% on the banks, shorting them. But they knew when it was their alternative when to get in. When it went from green to red, it told you the institutions are getting out. And what you learn and how to using the chart, when that happens and it goes from green to red, you start selling it short. So there's two great opportunities. The banks are going to get slaughtered with Maxine Waters. If you don't get into the bank stocks and start shorting these bank stocks, all you got to know is when to get out. Don't get caught in them. Same thing when stocks go up. We're up. We bought Ford. We bought GM. Those are all up. I think Ford and GM are up about 5-6%, maybe a little more. Well, everything else was falling because it showed that Ford is up 13%, and GM is up 9%. We went long on those. Look, all I'm asking you is this. Join my gang. Stop listening to the jibber-jabbers. The stock market is not a sign of recession. Okay? All it's a sign of is QE and stock buybacks. All that is financial trickery, accounting trickery. All that is all fake stuff. So very few people in this country can get more wealthy than they already are. And they did. But now the gig is up. Now no more free money. Now interest rates are going up. And you've already seen what's happened with interest rates going up. Why do you think Trump said, I'm angry that Jay Powell is raising interest rates? Why do you think he's fighting with OPEC? He wants to keep the price of oil down because he knows if you can drop oil by just $1, that equates to a savings at the pump of 2.4 cents. We're spending, an average person spends about $4,000 a year on gasoline. That's a big saving. So Trump knows the consumers are really screwed, and he's got to keep interest rates down, and he's got to keep gasoline prices down. Oh, but we were told everything's fine. Join my gang, please, and just follow me and my gang with our stocks. Try it for 1 month, $39.95.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
At philsgang.com, we teach you how to secure your financial stability. With a Phil's Gang membership, you will learn and understand how to invest in the stock market and how to keep those profits. Avoid the financial pain of 2008. Don't be exposed to losing your retirement nest egg. Take control and secure your investments with philsgang.com. Don't hesitate. learn, invest, and make profits with Phil's Gang. For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Are you ready to get serious about your financial future? You know, reduce your debt, pay off those student loans, and prepare for retirement. Taking control of your finances can be intimidating, but with philsgang.com, you will be educated and guided to make smart investment decisions in the stock market. If the market is up or down, philsgang.com is the only source where you'll learn how to trade stocks and how to invest in the stock market using professional-level skills and strategies. For more information, go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Philsgang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
St. Jude exceeds any expectation or any dream I could have ever had about a hospital. I was told we wouldn't get a bill. I didn't quite process that. How's this possible? It's possible through all the wonderful people who donate. I don't know if they are aware of what they do, but they're saving children's lives every day.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Philsgang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
We're seeing very good business investment. Capital goods orders are huge right now.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, you'd be confused if Larry Kuddle's telling you that capital investment orders are huge. That's a bold-faced lie. Oh, sure. If you want to go look at the durable goods and not deduct out 44% of the orders, which are military, when you leave the military orders in, the tanks and the atomic bombs and the machine guns, of course it looks good. What do? They leave them in. You got to deduct that 44% out because a machine gun does nothing for the economy. What does a machine gun or hand grenade do for the economy? What does a bomber do for the economy? Nothing. So businessmen, what do? They deduct it out. They can really see what durable goods orders, and they suck. Not true, but he's not going to tell you that. Is he going to tell you that? Of course he's not going to tell you that. No wonder poor Payne is confused all the time.
I'm so confused.
Then you got these people telling us
the underlying economy here in the United States is really cooking. I mean, we're hitting on all 8 cylinders.
Really cooking. Go back to January. The economy sucks. Our GDP won't even hit 2.8% this year. You know, sure, you get a couple GDP quarters of 4%, but so did Obama. All they do is take soybeans and cheat. Yeah, don't you know that? How they get to the 4%? They take soybean orders in the future and drag them back to the quarter they want to go to 4%. That's how they cheat. So that's how they get to 4%. Right now, oil is down to $55. You know what that means? We're going to start getting layoffs. We're going to start getting layoffs. As soon as the neighbor sees their neighbor getting laid off, that's what sets the panic. That sets in the panic. When you see your neighbor get laid off, the panic sets in. Then all of a sudden spending stops. Now people have so much debt, just like the last crash. Now, with interest rates going up, they're not going to be able to pay their debt. So what are we going to do? Let's make money. Let's make money. Look, all I want to do for the next 30 days, join my gang. It's $39.95. And at the next, and I want to be able to make sure that you make enough money to get to St. Jude. That's all. I've been doing this, for 20 years now, raising money for St. Jude. So help St. Jude and help yourself. At the end of 30 days, if it doesn't work, you're not doing well, then you leave. That's it. $39.95. Invest $39.95 in yourself before you invest in anything else. It does work. Look, there is no way that this market, can recover. Now the interest rates are going up. The only thing that's kept this market alive was they built an asset bubble. Can you imagine what they did? What a con job. Instead of building an economy on increased jobs, increased productivity, increased wages, increased demand, instead they go and print money and give it to the CEOs free, no interest, and tell them to buy their own stocks. And then they'll take parking space in the head of people like Obama did with how health care, you could keep your doctor, you could keep your insurance if you liked. He did the same thing. Now he's got the stock market roaring, and he's, look how good the economy's doing. So here's the group we got to remember. This is the groups that are going to get killed. Your banks are going to get slaughtered. With crazy Maxine Waters, are you kidding me? So J.P. Morgan, as an example. We shorted J.P. Morgan when it turned from green to red, about $117, and it dropped down to about $102. So we had a nice 12%. Then we didn't do anything. Then all of a sudden the stock started to go up, but it stayed red, okay? And then she turned around. She turned green, but she started to go down green. You only buy when it's green and it's going up. So now what we're doing, we're just waiting for J.P. Morgan to turn red again, take out its previous low, and this thing's going to drop like a flying monkey. It's going to drop like a flying monkey holding a crowbar. That's how much these banks are going to collapse.
Wow!
Going to collapse. All of them are going to collapse. So why don't you join my gang tonight, and then why don't you follow me in buying the ETF? XLF is the symbol, ETF. And when that turns red on my MV2 color-coded chart, that's going to tell me all the institutions are out, and they're now starting to sell it short. We're going to sell it short with the institutions, meaning we always want to be on the same side, the 9 largest banks, the 5 largest insurance companies, the 5 largest hedge funds. We want to be with them. When they sell, we sell. When they buy, we buy. We don't have to know any fundamentals of a company. God, every time you listen to Cutler, he comes up with all these fundamentals. What do I need to know about fundamentals for? If the big boys aren't buying, what do I care about the fundamentals? The fundamentals mean absolutely nothing. Price to book, price to sales. What do I care about price to book, price to sales? What do I care about margins? What do I care about free cash flow? What are you, nuts? It means nothing. Listen to this.
Hey, Jim, thanks for taking my call. I know the market is a little shaky right here, but what do you think of Salesforce? Buy, sell, or hold?
Salesforce, key position. I got a big conference call tomorrow at 11:30. We're going to talk about why Salesforce fits the mode of what you want to own.
Unbelievable. So this is a stock that went up 32%, and instead of getting out, which my gang would be out, because remember, this stock went from $116 up to about $150. And then it turned red, saying, get out, get out. The institutions are pulling the money out. This guy is losing his butt now. This thing is dropping like a flying crowbar. So this stock goes up 29%, but he didn't know when to get out. He's listening to this dope. Stay in, stay in. I'm having a conference call. I know the color of the wallpaper in the bathroom, Jim says. What are you, nuts? So now it's already breaking down at 12. And guess what? It told my chart that I designed with my algorithms told me that this stock was that their institutions were pouring out of it. On October 10th, this turned so red. The institutions were bailing out. This poor guy's in it. He says own it. Stay with it. Own it. So now the guy's down 12%. He's got to get back 24% just to get his 12% back. You have to double it. People think you're down 12%. You just got to get 12% back and you're even. No. You got to double it. So yes, Trump was right. We're in a big fat bubble. We're in a big fat bubble. That was created by quantitative easing and stock buybacks by Obama. Trump comes to office, he had it right. So you start raising rates, this market going to crash. And he was right. When he got in after he elected, he got so caught up in the greatest feeling the stock market was, he felt invincible. The market climbed up, 40%, when he didn't do anything. He didn't do a thing. Okay, yeah, he cut regulations, but markets don't go up 40% cutting regulations. He kept all his promises. He's done a lot of great things for the country, but had nothing to do with the stock market. The only thing, the thing that he really needed to do for the country was to get rid of Obamacare. And he got screwed. McCain screwed him. He's the one vote he needed, and he screwed him because McCain was angry about Trump when he was a candidate, saying he doesn't like Trump because he doesn't like McCain because he got shot down. And McCain should have been thinking of the country. Instead, he got even. And McCain hurt the whole country. He hurt the whole country by keeping in Obamacare. 22 million people get free insurance, but 147 million of us, our premiums went up 75, some over 125% to support the 22 million people get free. So think about it, 22 million. They always say, oh, look at this, boy, I did great. 22 million people in Obamacare who never were on insurance now get insurance. But they never say, well, wait a minute. To get the 22 million people who were never on insurance, to give them insurance free, we jacked up the premiums on 140, I think it was 147 million people, I think it's 147 million people who already have insurance. We jacked up their premiums by 75-100%. Well, they never say that. Look, join my gang tonight, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Follow me with the bank stocks that are going to collapse. We'll put it on my MV2. Try it for 30 days. They're waiting for your call. 877-600-GANG. Call now. They're waiting for your call. Try it for 30 days, and I'm going to prove to you, just with the bank stocks alone, using my chart and following me, you are going to do just fine.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to make my dreams.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following,